Take 3, because apparently I don't have a brain. But I have been traveling all day today, so there's that. I basically I've been around the damn world. That's not what this is about. This is a video game thing, but I've been around the damn world, and I just got back. So there is that, and probably in the next vlog I'll be talking about not Anime Mid Atlantic, Anime USA, or as I affectionately call it, Anime USA. But that's in a little bit. Right now we're talking video games because hot news, some red hot news just happened about Silent Hill 2 Remake, Silent Hill F and or Forte? Something like that. I want to say it's Forte, and I'll get into that in a second. And then Resident Evil DLC, which it's more winters, and I'm just like not feeling it, but whatever. And then Resident Evil 4 Remake. So I want to talk about first Silent Hills is and get that up and popping. And so I'll start with Silent Hill F and or Silent Hill Forte. So real quick, when I watched the trailer for Silent Hill F and or Forte, I saw the symbol at the end, and I'm like, I know that symbol. I think it's a symbol in music. And I thought it was like the G clef, but it wasn't that. And then I looked at the clefs. I looked at key signatures. I looked up and down, and it was like, I can't find this. So I was like, maybe I saw it in statistics, because I know they had like a giant capital C in the middle of a situation in those equations in statistics, and I hated statistics. That just dragged me down. That's why the reason I couldn't graduate as a damn honor student, but that's neither here nor there. But I thought, I was like, okay, if it's not music, it's math. And then I looked at math stuff, and it started to make my brain explode. Then I gave up. Went to Reddit to look at Reddit, and they were talking about that on Reddit, and they were like, oh, it's Silent Hill F. It's not Silent Hill F, it's Silent Hill Forte. Hang on a minute. What is Forte in music?
According to Wikipedia, in music, the dynamics of a piece is the variation in loudness between notes or phrases.
Okay. Not dynamics? What are you talking about? Oh, I think Forte... Hold on. Oh, yeah. For loud music, musicians use the word forte. Yep. So it's Silent Hill loud. So I don't know. Like, basically, if that symbol is for forte, it's gonna be Silent Hill loud. So that's what forte means. But yeah, that one was kind of interesting because it's like, it's got like very Japanese overtones. It's got like I saw the Red String of Fate. They have those Japanese flowers. It's got like all this Japanese imagery, which I'm not against, but I'm just like, Silent Hill's supposed to be in the US. Unless you're taking this act on the road, what are we doing? So I'm curious to see what Silent Hill F and or Forte is talking. But it was kind of like, oh, that's pretty spiffy. So I'm all for taking Silent Hill on the road. Like, maybe the worlds are like, other world is connected to like other places. I don't know. That's kind of horrifying to think about, but I don't know. Maybe that's what they talking. Then we had the Silent Hill 2 remake. And like, I don't know. It looks very good, and I kind of can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Because weren't we just talking about Silent Hill 2 like very recently? Yeah, I was telling y'all like James was like 29, and the reason why he was driving a crappy blue Chevy Nova was because it took place in 1983. So I'm like, okay, but the crappy blue Chevy Nova was still a part of it. I saw that they updated it, but it was still a crabby blue Chevy Nova. It made it look more bombed out like a hoopty. I'm like, oh, good Lord. So there is that, but like, I don't like the way James looks. He looks weird to me. I don't know if this is me, but he looked like my age now. He looked like he wasn't 29. He looked like he was 45, maybe plus 5 years. So he just was looking real busted, and I'm like, whoo, buddy, you looking kind of busted. We ain't even get to torturing you yet. How you starting looking busted? There's nowhere else to go if you starting it busted. So I was just like, okay, well, he look a little busted, and I guess we going to live with it. So it will be interesting. I'm kind of like wondering why I know why. It's a cash grab, and Konami's trying to win back everybody's trust. I don't know. You got a long road to hoe on that one, but they're trying to win back everybody's trust, and they think by cranking out some Silent Hill 2 remake, that's going cause some forgiveness. I'm sure the easier swayed among us are probably going to be way more forgiving than the more like staunch members of that community. However, I wouldn't bank on that being the thing. You better make that damn good, because if you don't, them kids are gonna be on the warpath, and they really have not gotten over PT. So please don't blow this, Konami, because you blow this, I don't know, these kids are gonna be on the warpath, and that's not gonna end well for y'all. So my suggestion is, please don't blow it, because these kids are gonna be on the warpath, and y'all ain't got nowhere else to turn. So just make sure it's like tight. It's looking tight, but just keep it tight, because I'm telling you, these kids are gonna be all upset. So tables and other things just may be flipped, I'm saying. So sorry, I have to hold my phone because I don't have a camera holdy thing. I need one of those. Now, on to Resident Evil. No, I do not care about the Rose situation on the DLC for that. I'm just so tired of the Winter family as a whole situation. I will be happy if this clears any more Winter's family nonsense, because I'm just tired of seeing the Winters running around eating, acting brain dead, and looking stupid. I'm just sick of this shit. So hopefully this will be the last time we have to deal with Ethan, Mia, whatever, that Rosemary girl with a giant apple head. I will be happy if we'll be all done and everything with that. I will watch it. And probably be complaining, because she probably gonna be just as dumb as Ethan. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Like, oh Jesus, I can't do this with you people no more. So hopefully that will be popping. But it's the winter, so I'm be sitting there like, okay, I guess. So not Silent Hill 4. Oh my god. Resident Evil 4 remake. Which, side note, after all this stuff, they were like, I guess we'll come out with a Code Veronica remake. We doing that right now? Really? Okay. Yo, dude, you should have did the Code Veronica joint first, but whatever, I guess. It's just, it really wasn't, oh, I guess we need to remake. It was literally, and I guess we need to do this. Okay, well, at least I can say two things about the 4 remake. They had something on the ambassador program, also on the Capcom YouTube page, and basically it was something about Shiji had did an interview, because one of the people that's working on it was like on the old team, and it looks like they got Shinji Mikami, the creator of Resident Evil and the father of survival horror. It looks like they got him to work with the people on the 4 remake. I do not know that's true. I'm just basing it off of what was said in that one, like, Shinji and that dude talking interview that I saw like a couple weeks ago. But it looked like Shinji was helping with that. So my main problem with the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I adamantly refuse, as y'all know, to watch the 3rd remake, because them boys pissed me the hell off. But my problem with the Resident Evil 2 remake is that it was all flash and no substance. The one thing about the first game's remake, they remade that, but they took that little mansion, pretty much, and turned it into this big sprawling thing. You had Lisa Trevor, you had the dog on the balcony situation, you had these underground caverns, you had a whole lot of extra, and they just did not give you extra. And I know they didn't give you extra from the stuff I heard about with the 3 remake, but you got so much. They crammed so much in to the first game's remake. All they did was graphical upgrades and quite frankly fuck up the plot for 2 remake. I'm sorry. All that, oh, we like each other. He. No. No one like Leon. Leon was always, nobody's listening to me. Why don't nobody listen to me? And that's the Leon that I like. I don't like this Leon. I came because I was told not to come. Bitch, what kind of logic is that? So, and now I'm thinking to the guys, so stay back, I got this. Like, okay, help me. I thought you had it. But there's neither here nor there. But I'm saying the first game's remake, they took a theme and expanded on it. All they did was graphical upgrades on 2, and I don't even know what the hell went on with 3. But it looks like with Shinji directing, it's not going to be like a rudderless boat, and people not going to be just going all over the place. And it's just not going to be all flash and no substance. It should be some substance there. They're probably going to take the same themes and make them like explode with plaga goodness. So, not that anything good is coming from the plagas, but you know what I'm saying. So, I am looking forward to it. It's supposed to be coming out in March of next year, I want to say. So, there's that. They were also talking about, like, you can play it on, like, Wii, and you, not Wii, my fault, damn, I'm fucking shit. Whatever that Nintendo system is that you can take with you and whatever. God, I say Wii, I need to be shot. And where else is it? And there's something else that you could play it on, like, your phone or something. I don't know. I skipped through that. I was like, okay, that don't apply to me. I'm not dealing with that. But that is all the hot video game news. And I ain't talked about video games in a minute. So, but that's all the hot video game news I have. And, like, I don't know, like, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it all. I'm very much looking forward to seeing more from Silent Hill F/Forte. And I think the Silent Hill 2 remake is going to be good. I'm still kind of questioning. In my head, the question is, why did they do 2 and not start from the beginning and work their way through like Capcom did with Resident Evil? But I guess they're like, well, we need the clout and the cash. Y'all pachinko machines and gyms not panning out, are they? Or your little, what was it, the mobile games that's not working out? That, oh, poor puppies. But I know why they did it. I just don't get why they did it. Like, I get why they did it, but it's like, what are we doing? So that is all I have, and I'm rambling. So I will see y'all in a little bit when I have to talk about USA. So later.